I'm Mark Vanderman.
Hi.
Visual people.
Nice to meet you.
And it's funny. Canadian Tire was a BDS crowd. So it's going to be like 500,000.
What I hope is that they will move into their part of the area of Israel where rights votes, are citizens. And get the David Grossman.
I don't know that name.
You don't know David Grossman?
No, I know some names, but
I'll send you those probably Israel's three most
I
important
know
novels.
Howard Green.
Anyway, said that they wouldn't participate in a conference in Ariel, in the settlement of Ariel, because they feel like it's to occupy millions of people from that case, right? So that, I think, I only would support non-buying products in the West Bank, just coupled with affirmation of the products of Israel when we remark Israel can coexist as a democracy.
Well, what I was I've never had actually the opportunity to talk to this BDS person, so
I don't present
this is
myself
great.
as
Okay.
I oppose, well, I'm not actually get
Well,
all this.
all right. So
The head of the Westminster Institute of Science also refuses to go and to participate in
no, I
conferences.
understand. There are a lot of people there. Are you familiar with the San Remo Conference and the League of Nations resolution in 1920?
Yeah.
So do you see those as being valid under international law? So that when San Remo was convened, Israel was originally, Palestine was originally going to include
Jordan. Right.
Jordan.
And this is a long time.
Transjordan.
Right.
So,
To me-
so
to
when
me-
that was divided under international law, so do you see that would you say that that San Remo and the 22 League of Nations resolution that created those mandates and separated the two into what I would call the original two states, so would you say those are not binding under international law?
The League of Nations doesn't exist.
Well,
to me,
know that the United Nations assumed all the obligations of the League of Nations.
I'm not an international lawyer. What matters to me far more than the San Remo document is Israel's Declaration of Independence. Israel's Declaration of Independence is the document that matters most to me in trying to figure out what I think about these issues. For me, Israel's Declaration of Independence promises complete equality of social and political rights, irrespective of race, religion, and sex. To me, that's my line. That document.
Well, those are all entrenched in the original League of Nations.
This is Israel's founding document, the Declaration.
Well, no, the founding document actually is San Remo and the League of Nations, which
when
created Palestine.
When Israel was created, it wrote a Declaration of Independence, the principles this state would try to govern and live by. Those are the principles that define what it's like to be a Zionist for me. That's what matters. Israel's Declaration.
So San Remo and the other.
San Remo was not a document produced by the leaders of Israel. Sure, please. To me, the question is, what are the principles of Israel's Declaration of Independence? Is this going to state that's going to try to live up to the ideals that were espoused by its founders? I think they're beautiful, majestic ideals, democratic ideals, and I think they're the ideals that will serve Israel best.
But if Israel actually owns the land through its land title deed under international law, because what you're really kind of saying, you seem to be saying to me that the law, that the international law that created the state, that created Palestine and separated them into an Arab Palestine and a Jewish Palestine are not valid.
No. What matters to me is whether people have the right to be citizens of a country, whether they have the right to vote for the government of that country, and whether they have the right to live under civil law and a due process and free movement.
So you're saying there's no Arabs in Israel that have the right to vote?
No, but in the Green Line they're not. Outside the Green Line. In the West Bank, Palestinians are not citizens of any country. They have the right to vote for the government of no country, and they live under military laws.
But they were Jordanian citizens, and then Jordan withdrew their citizenship.
But they don't live under Jordanian sovereignty.
Well, shouldn't they?
Sovereignty. If you want to have Jordan control the West Bank?
No, I think
you want
it's
to move
possible.
them to Jordan?
I think they're welcome to stay, but it doesn't mean that they get their own state.
Well,
don't they?
I think people have the right to citizenship in a country. I think people have the right to vote for the government of that country. And I think people have the right to live under the same law as their neighbors of a different ethnicity. For me, that's what Israel's Declaration of Independence says. That's what I believe in.
Well, interesting. Listen, I appreciate the perspective.
Sure.
You're the first person I've talked to. So
Sure.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Don't you feel a little strange talking to? He's a Christian,
Oh yeah, that was
and
good.
you're
him.
Jewish,
That's true.
and I'm Jewish,
Good for us.
and Israel's supposed to be a Jewish state.
It's a democratic Jewish state.
Israel, the land of Israel, belongs to Jews, to Jewish people. That's what it says in the Torah, all of it, and Hebron included. And don't you feel kind of strange talking to a Christian who believes in the Bible, that he believes that is our title, to the land, and you're arguing about it?
Well, it's interesting.
Rabbi, do you know Rabbi Soloveitchik is?
Yes, I did. I asked you.
No, but I'm talking about it. You're talking about Torah.
I asked you.
No, you said about. I'm explaining. I'm answering.
Go ahead.
I'm answering. You said you talked about Torah.
Yes.
Right. Rabbi Soloveitchik, I think he was a pretty important figure in the Orthodox movement in North America.
Okay.
Rabbi Soloveitchik said that he would return the Kotel itself to save Jewish life. He also said that it was not. That when he was asked after 67 whether Israel could return land, right? This is the greatest Gaon of Orthodoxy in the 20th century, Rabbi Soloveitchik, the Rav, right? The Rav said, okay, essentially the spiritual founder of Yeshiva University.
Before you finish,
Finish.
I'll let you finish. Before you finish, we had a lot of rabbis during the Holocaust that told their congregants, don't fight. And we lost 6 million Jews. Why are you quoting Rabbi? I'm just asking you. As a Jew, he's a Christian. He tells you, tell me how you feel.
Because you talk about Torah.
Tell me as a Jew how you feel.
Yeah, because I'm talking about how I think about Torah. This is how I think about Torah.
Don't quoting somebody.
No, because when I think about Torah, I think about, we have an interpretive tradition, and I look to rabbis to interpret Torah, right? I look to great scholars. So he said, Rabbi Soloveitchik said there was no halakhic problem with return of land if it produced peace and success. That's
does it produce peace and security now? Where's the evidence?
The question is Torah. The question is there's no problem from the question of Torah.
Okay, I hear you.
Because you mentioned Torah.
I hear you.
Well, that's one perspective of it.
Solomon gave back land for to get the lumber for the Beit Mikdash. He gave back land.
It's a big deal.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Compromise.
So there's a tradition of trading. I can't speak for Shlomo Mel, but I can say that there's a tradition. Right, but I'm saying there's a tradition of giving up land. If it serves the interests of the Jewish people, there's a tradition. We see it in Navi. It's in Navi.
That's right, and they got punished for that because they're not.
No, I don't think that's what they
did. Yes, they did. It says it clearly.
No, punishment was very hard.
Well, let's just say at best it's ambiguous. It's best it's ambiguous. There's many different perspectives.
Sure, right. We have a broad interpretation.
But I'm asking you.
My point.
I'm asking you as a Jew, when a Christian comes to you and says God gave the land of Israel to the Jewish people, and you as a Jew.
I believe first of all, I believe that I've been to Hebron, I've gotten to Machpelah. I understand that we have a very, very deep connection to that place, and to places like Shechem, where we believe that Yosef was born, and Bethlehem, because that not all the patriarchs and matriarchs were buried in Hebron, but we believe that Rachel was buried in Bethlehem. I believe that those places are sacred to Jews, and they're important to Jews, and I believe we have the right to pray them. But I don't believe in the sovereignty of those places if it imperils the existence of the Jewish state. And I believe it does imperil the existence of the Jewish state. Because if you have a state that has millions and millions of Palestinians who lack citizenship, there are not millions of Palestinians who live in the West Bank and Gaza.
No. Numbers are inflated.
These are even the numbers of Benjamin Netanyahu, except Sergio de la Pergola's numbers.
But I want to hear what he's saying. Why does he think that this imperils the Jewish state?
Because I think that Israel's founders were brilliant in recognizing that ultimately the future of the state, the security of the state, rested on being democracy. You can't be a democracy if you control millions of people who lack the right to vote, and who lack citizenship, and who live under military law, even as their Jewish neighbors live under I know. My grandmother was born in Egypt. I know about the
Syria.
Yes.
They know anything about democracy.
Sadly, they don't. That's why my children don't have a flag of Syria on their wall. They have a flag of Israel.
Okay,
Because we have a different tradition.
Well, the Arabs don't have the same
Listen,
kind of
listen. My grandmother grew up speaking Arabic.
Yeah.
Okay. My family are Jews.
So why are you feeling sorry for these guys?
No. But the question is, what is good for us? It's not anything sorry.
What's good for us is that what's good for us. What's good for us?
No, what's good for us is what the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence is equality of social
Reality.
The first part of it proclaims it as a Jewish Zionist state.
Right. A Zionist state. Right.
They're contradictory terms. You can't have them
The
both
question is,
ways.
how do you bring them closer to
I'm really sorry. I'm thrilled that Peter is speaking with you, but we have Janice in between us, and I really need your
Sure.
Meir Weinstein, Jewish Defense.
Very nice to meet you. Peter Beinhart. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much.
We disagree, but I think ultimately we both want is what we think is best. And in that way, you and I are the same.
I'm sure the rabbis they're doing the right thing.
Right?
I think so. I Hannah Arendt.
Peter, go ahead.
Yeah, I've read her book.
Yeah, did you see the movie that they just had? Which one? It's called Hannah Arendt. You should try and see it. There's a whole section of rabbis.
Okay, all right.
Cross-examined with why they did that. And why they did that. She was the only person who reported that. And she was,
I think I read something.
castigated the Jewish community.
That's right. How dare you talk about capital?
Very, very interesting. Strong.
I went to Nazi work from okay, it's not hard to work with ideas for me. Reality is reality. I come from a family of survivors. And I don't really just to intellectualize about it. There's no doubting
We all support a Jewish state. We all support Israel security needs. We all support our opposed to boycotts, divestments, and sanctions. We're all worried about Iran.
He wants a boycott of the Jewish community.
So a lot of others who consider challenging commodities.
I'm not so sure.
That's the Jewish state.
I'm for
Is
the
that the place excuse me to have a debate in a public eye?
You're having
No, I'm for the debate. No problem with that. But he's the featured speaker. Closing remarks. Closing remarks. And you got people here who are speaking about in the argument. You got people here speaking about these guys. It's enough.
There are certain people on that end of the spectrum, and there are people on the other end. So we have people on all ends of the spectrum, and that's what we want to do. We don't want to shut anyone out.
Nice person. Challenge Israel's Nationality Act. Challenge the right of return that Israel has. That allows any Jews to live there.
This guy was born in Ramallah.
Yeah, former head of the Canadian Arab.
Just because he's an Arab doesn't mean he hates Jews.
But he says, you know what? He's an anti-Semite to be a decent person. Okay, the Muslim Brotherhood. They got scholars, doctors, everything else.
I got it.
I'm sorry, be well. I'm sorry we don't pretend.
Sorry, I really want you to.
Yeah, good.
You don't want to miss.